Hello again guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 67 of EU4 as Great Britain. We're actually running at high speed at the moment because we are in a Regency Council, which means we cannot do an awful lot. A lot of people raising up and attacking the settlements, but we are dealing with them quite nicely. Now these guys do still have quite high liberty desire, and I would like to take another piece of land from them. I can reduce their liberty desire slightly. Not enough to take land from them, because we'd have to get it down to minus, or to be below 50%. It's currently at 89. I could take off another 10. Another 20. Yeah, I could take 20 off, but that's not going to be enough. I can't attack them directly because they're my protectorate, but maybe if some of the negative stuff burns away, we'll be able to deal with that. Our force limit now should be... Right, we can get another 30, so if we build our general template of 24 units, then that'll take us up to just below, but not quite on our force limit. I know I really should build some more forts to actually be able to get the morale of... Not the morale of armies, the tradition. Army tradition increase. I'm not going to do it just yet, though, because I'd like to integrate France first. We're 85% of the way there. Yeah, there's a lot of natives here. Well, there's not a lot of natives, but they're just very, very aggressive, so they keep popping up and attacking. But they will go away relatively soon. Just as I said, because that has now finished. So what should I do here? Should I consider moving over to one of these provinces and starting to colonise these? I think we should, you know. I think we should try and grab as much of the Australian coast as possible. We should always make sure that we keep at least one... We should always make sure that we keep at least one colonist working down here. Now, fortunately, can't actually produce any ships. So what I want to do... Well, I can't produce any ships in Australia. But if I grab a merchantman, I can produce one on one of these islands. It's going to take forever and a day. But we'll do it in any case. These guys up here now are kind of a little bit sort of not doing an awful lot. But I've got a feeling we will be moving down here to attack Brunei at some point. I also should be making claims against these guys. We should definitely be doing that. Obviously, it's going to take a little while because we've got that problem of... Right, well, let's go for Barito. It's going to be a little bit problem being in a Regency Council. But hopefully once that's over, we can take a lot of stuff from them. Managed to convert some heretics. Fantastic. Let's keep getting rid of those. And yet, we've nearly got enough church power to change again, so we could potentially get rid of the manpower recovery. But we're still only sort of halfway there. We're at 117% religious unity anyway, so the conversions aren't too worrisome. Spain have just had a monarch death. Looks like we're getting up close to our military power cap again. We are still ahead of time, so I don't want to spend that. I would like to get a military idea group as well. Been discovered fabricating on Burrito, that's fine. What I would like to be able to do is grab our next admin idea, but we are, again, very, very much ahead of time. Once we can get that, we can get our next idea group, and then we can take a military idea, which I think will probably be offensive. There's some more privateered gold. Still need to keep our eye on the military power. Make sure we do not go over there. Okay, we've got another self-sustaining colony, which was this one here. So I think we should go and colonise. There's a lot of natives there, actually. We should definitely look for ones that aren't very aggressive. You can be added to a trade company. All of these should already be part of the trade company. They are. There's no way for you to get down there because we don't have any transports. Not yet. In fact, we've got one on the go. I think we should probably get another 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have a fleet of 5 transports just so we can move these guys around. I'm going to go ahead and there's 5,000 very aggressive natives there, so that won't help. Sumba has 500. That has 1,000, but they're not very aggressive. These two seemed like good calls, so I think we're just going to go and send one of our colonists down there. That should be fine. And how are things going on over here? We can see most of the world now. Lose 15 Diplo power, or we gain an absent merchant. Oh, well, Diplo power we've got plenty of. Ming has all but collapsed. There's still a little bit of him left. Love how Kui there is kind of derping with its font. That's fine, I suppose. Yeah, Ming's very, very broken. He's got little patches of land all over the place, but he is pretty much done for. He's normally gone by this point, to be honest. How's everything else doing? Not terrible. Got CB against Brunei, so we need to go and fabricate another claim. Korea's still there. Japan is... I'm not too sure what's going on with Japan. Muscovy, of course, still big and scary. Hate being in a Regency Council. I know I don't go to war very often, but being in a Regency Council just absolutely sucks. Yes, Brunei. Let's go ahead and fabricate another claim on some of their lands. So we've got a claim on this one. Let's get one on Kuching. Great names for provinces these are, by the way. Again, we're very, very close to actually being at our military point cap. So let's consider once more doing a little bit of development. And we'll do development in provinces that are close to home. Because those are going to be provinces that don't have high autonomy. There we go. That'll increase our manpower even more. And we're just building up these ships. We're going to send those over to Cape. We've still got this army sort of joining together. You're dealing with natives. They lost 1,000 men. We lost 4. So yeah, I think when it comes to... Spain's declared war on Cusco. These privateer fleets, I hope our reduced inflation guy is managing to keep up. He's struggling. But we are making so much money. Spoils of war. We're making 2 ducats 49 from the Sevilla trade node, which isn't an awful lot, but the amount of money that we've actually got coming in randomly from these privateering these trade fleets is brilliant. You guys are going to go group together. You are going to go home at war, and you're going to go to the Cape of Good Hope. So we're doing quite well now on terms of trade. Done another conversion. This is the thing with playing at speed 4. All you ever end up doing is sort of like hitting buttons. Natives rising up there is fine. Conversion. Let's go and convert another province. And what was I saying? Trade. 123.66 ducats per month trade. It's like 56% of our income, almost. That is really going well. Liberty Desire is 86%. It is going down. We can actually afford our admin tech. Now, normally I wouldn't ever take a tech while we're ahead of time. But it might be well worth grabbing. Because it does give us the ability to build town halls, which decreases local unrest. As well as giving us our next idea group. And we do keep getting very, very close to our military cap. So being able to get that idea group is good. I'm going to wait until, yeah, at least that the next year. Because then we'll only be 2 years ahead of time. That'll make it quite a bit cheaper. We could actually get our next military tech now as well. I don't think I'm actually in a rush to take that. I will wait until we are right near the cap. Maybe another year away. So we should be doing good. Yes, I want to take a province away from these guys. Yeah, they're disloyal towards us. So they're never really going to like us. But we do have a claim on here, so I will take it from them as soon as I can. But we definitely need to get their Liberty Desire down first. So education for an emperor, we can basically increase one of his skills. Now, what is his current skill with his weak-ass claim? So he's a 435. So if we go for Diplo, that'll make him a 445. And we are going to want some Diplo power coming in. So what have we got here? We can get heresy, giving us local... Now, this is just in one province. Or we can get increased narrow-mindedness, which increases our missionary strength, but also increases our technology cost. Oh, just get a bit of heresy in one province. I'm not bothered about that. These guys have got quite a big army, but they still haven't westernized yet, I don't think. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're still the Indian tech group. They haven't westernized, so we should still have an advantage against them. Colony has become self-sustaining. That is fantastic. So what I'd like to do now is start colonizing these provinces, but I need a ship, so I can't do that. It does now mean we have a free... Is the Congo actually... Yeah, it's just because their colour is so pale, it makes it look like it's uncolonised land. We should definitely continue to take some more of these islands down here. We could go ahead and get this one. So let us do that. Okay, good enough. 87% on the integration with France. It is definitely taking a while. There's more money from the trade fleets. Let's go ahead and... Muscovy, what's our improved relations with you? Not very much at all. Let's go ahead and improve things there. We had a loan? Wasn't even aware we had a loan. Well, at least we managed to pay it off. We'll actually make even more money now because we won't be paying interest. Lose 10 prestige or 6 regiments will arise in Connaught. We can deal with that. You lot get over there. I appreciate you don't have a leader. That's not going to be a problem. Hopefully they can get there before this thing pops. What have we got here? Gain 10 prestige, but France gains 15% liberty desire and their opinion of us changes by -50. Or we can lose a core and a claim on Gascogne and cede Gascogne to France. There's no real downside to doing it because we'll get it back anyway. What is France's opinion of us? I should just click on France. It'll make that a lot easier. France's opinion of us isn't particularly great. We could improve some relations there. How developed is this province? And again, still managed to click the wrong button. I mean, it's the wrong culture. There's no autonomy. We do have a claim on it. Stuff it. I'm not going to give it up. They'll get some liberty desire. Their opinion will drop, but we can go and improve relations with them, so that's fine. They're not going to have enough liberty desire to do anything. Let's just make sure we have arrived, and we have. So 6 peasant regiments in Connaught. We will crush that with ease. Thank you very much. Let's get you guys back over here somewhere then. Right, we're also into the next year. Rebel Uprising, Timbuktu and Separatists. I think we've still got some armies down there in West Africa. Yes, we have, so we'll be able to deal with those. So that is fine. Technology. We're still ahead of time. 1 year. And we haven't hit the cap yet on either. So we are going to wait just a little bit. I'm sorry, France, but you're not having your land back. We do have a free merchant, though. Why do we have a free merchant? Let us go ahead and look at trade. Where are we missing from? Did we gain it? We probably gained another one from Australia, actually. I guess we could go down here and collect in Genoa. We don't really have a lot of trade power. We could try and push forward from somewhere else. What have we got going on over here in America? We've got one over there pushing. What about down here? We have got one down there. We do have some trade power here. I guess we can go and put a... you can transfer there. And you should transfer upwards. So it should be this one when you finally arrive. Lost the CB. Yeah, meant to click on the actual guy that I wanted to send there. So what have we got here then? We can get trade company. It's because we didn't grab that province in time. Oh, well, never mind. So, local unrest and minus trade power, or we can lose some power, diplo and military. We're near the cap anyway. Let's just lose a little bit of power. It's not a hardship. Now, we'll probably hit the administrative cap before we manage to get to the end of the year. So I may have to spend some admin points and just go and do a tiny bit of province development. So let's just have a look where we could do some admin development. It's always tempting to do it in London, of course, but London is very, very expensive. I guess we could go ahead and grab... Well, which one's going to be cheap that is close to home? We do Derby. There we go. Spend 100 points. We won't hit the cap now, and then next year we'll be able to take a new technology, and we'll be able to grab a new idea group as well. Rebel Uprising is the Timbuktu and Separatists, which I do not care about. Their Liberty Desire is still dropping, so I will attempt to keep stealing stuff from them where I can. Our manpower is almost full. Another conversion has successfully done, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of the improved manpower. We don't need that right now. And we will take the yearly legitimacy. We could take the reduced idea cost and just get a load of military ideas, but I don't think we're in a rush. We'll keep doing those conversions to get our church power back. Already into October. When does our Regency Council end? Very, very soon, actually. Truce with Scandinavia has ended. So we could go and fight those guys again if we wanted to. Who are they allied with? They are allied with Riga, Gelre and the Hansa. None of them really big problems. If we were to... I don't have a free diplomat, so I can't send that yet. What about Spain? Who are you allied with? You're allied with Portugal, the Papal State and the Cree. Well, the Cree don't bother me. The Papal State don't bother me all that much, even though they are quite big these days. Now producing tea. But Portugal do bother me, and they do have a lot of colonies and stuff. We have our new... Well, it's an emperor now, it's not a king. We are the emperor. And our heir's not too bad either, 432. I mean, it's not brilliant, it's still only 9 points. But that's okay, that's good. We just need to get our legitimacy to go up. Now, we are into a new year as well. So, we can go and grab our admin tech. And we can also go and grab our military tech. So let us go and do that. We can pick another idea group. And I think I said what I was going to do was go for offensive ideas. Mainly because it's really nice to get the... Was it offensive or defensive, actually? Defensive. Getting that morale of armies. 15% morale of armies is brilliant. Don't ever think that defensive ideas means that you should take that if you're not attacking. But there are some people that think, well, I'm aggressive and I like attacking people, so I should go offensive. Or I just like to sit back and, you know, just defend my territories. I should go defensive. This morale of armies, 15%, is fantastic. Land leader maneuver, yearly army tradition is also brilliant, especially when we don't have a lot of our forts up to date. Better reinforced speed, reduced land attrition. Defensive is very, very good. Also, when you complete it, attrition for enemies +1. So we're going to go ahead and take defensive ideas. And already we can afford to pick up the first idea there. So yearly army tradition, getting that straight away. So that is really good. We also can get some new unit types, which are the better cannons. So let's go and do that while we're not actually at war. George gains 2 diplomacy. Wow, I thought it was only going to be 1. That's actually really good. So now he is a 4... Wasn't he a... No, he was a 3, wasn't he? He was a 4-3-5. So now he's a 4-5-5. This guy has 14 power points. He's really, really good. Tiny little bit of gold. Sometimes it does make you wonder if it's actually worth the inflation for the amount you get, but not too much of a problem. Cavalry cost has been reduced. Merchants are all where they should be. Still sucking up to France, just because we don't want them to get any Liberty Desire. Not sure if they can break away and do anything while they're being integrated, though. So we have these ships over here. I'm going to go and get them all together. I have ignored them for a little while, but we're going to get ourselves a little fleet down here. And you guys can actually move down. And what I'll do is I'll drop some guys down on these islands to protect them. So let's group all of you guys together. You guys are going to get on the boat. And the boat is going to take you and drop you off here. And we'll split them up and we can go half and half. And then the boat's going to go and pick up some people from Australia. So what we want to do here is split you, put half of you there. These transports are going to go down to Oz. And we're going to pick you guys up. And then we'll start working on these provinces here. So I'm going to actually send someone there straight away, because it'll take quite a long time for the colonists to get there. So that's not a problem. How are things going on in the Empire? He's only managed to pass the first reform. Yeah, the Emperor really struggles in this version of EU4. Ah, so now we get increased cavalry cost. Well, that's brilliant. Some more free monies. Okay, so you guys need to group up and get on the boat. And the boat needs to go and drop you off. We'll have to do a naval landing because we don't actually have a colonist there yet. But if we do this, we can drop you there. Squished the rebellion, and we'll just go back and dock up there. And we'll have to... Well, we can actually go to war now. We have... Now, what are these guys going to do? They're reactionaries. Now, if they're reactionaries, that means that they're trying to westernize. Now, if they try and westernize, or if they manage to westernize, that can actually be useful for us, because if they westernize, then they will no longer be our protectorate, which means we can actually fight against them. So, I'm going to go and squish those guys for them. I want the leader with the maneuver, really, to try and get there nice and quick. So let's go and assign him. So we'll go and attack those guys. We'll see if we can kill them off for them. And we'll allow them to westernize. And if they westernize, they'll no longer be our protectorate. And we'll be able to go and... looks like there's a lot of these guys around, actually. They're popping up all over the place. We'll go in and deal with these ones for them. It will also give us a little bit more reputation with them. Not for long. Can move down here now, but if we actually go and look on our reputation with these guys now, defended our territory plus 20, does go down at -1 a year though. No debate in Parliament. Monthly autonomy change, not bothered about. Base tax could be nice. Not too bothered about regiment costs and recruitment time. Base manpower could be useful. But I think we will go for the base tax. We haven't done that one for a while. So, we've got 12 seats that we need to bribe now. 200 and odd ducats. Well, we can do that. Gain some inflation. We've got a guy taking it down. We never want to lose mercantilism. Church power, yep, because we get that easily. Army tradition, I'd prefer not to. 5 legitimacy. Legitimacy is already crap, but we are getting yearly tradition. We can afford another bribe. What are we up to? 62%. Don't want to lose more legitimacy. Military power, yep. Little bit of admin power, yeah, we can do that. Don't want to lose tradition. Don't want to lose mercantilism. That's got us up to 87%. So we'll just leave it like that for a little while and see what happens. These guys now only have 79% liberty desire. And so they are trying to westernize. We'll try and grab another province from them if I can, and that'll put them back up over the liberty desire again. See, trust is really bad. That events and province defections is going down, but oddly enough, it isn't telling me at what rate it goes down, which I find quite strange. Portuguese Peru. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to grab more stuff from them. Just not too sure that's going to happen. We need to go to war with somebody, though, because we're sitting at full manpower now. Papal State no longer considers us a rival. Hopefully we can still consider them as a rival. So, I guess we can't... Well, I still don't have any free diplomats, which is problematic. Do we still need to keep sucking up to France? What is France's liberty desire? Their liberty desire is only 33%. We can definitely stop sucking up to France. They're still nowhere near being integrated yet, but... So, we still don't have a CB against Burgundy, which is problematic. It's amazing that we can't get anything against them at all. which I find really, really odd. Okay, what about if we were to decide that we wanted to go to war with Scandinavia? If we pulled that trigger, Portugal would actually come in now. We don't have a CB. Why? Oh, Portugal's Defender of the Faith, that's why. And Muscovy wouldn't come in. So yeah, we definitely don't want to attack those guys. If we were to attack Spain, a lot of people would come in, but nobody really on our side. So some of these wars seem a little bit out of place. Papal State is no longer a valid rival for us. So we're currently rivaling the Ottomans and Spain. Our only other choices is the Commonwealth and Portugal. I guess that means we're going for Portugal. So now we have a costly trade embargo against the Papal State. So we'll go ahead and revoke it. And I've just looked at the time. I've gone well over the 20 minutes. So a twas flipped over. Never mind, but that's a good place to end. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4's Great Britain. I appreciate the last couple of episodes have been a little bit slow because we've had Regency Councils and no one that we can really safely attack, but we are still expanding the Empire. Still not sure where I'm going with this series, what I want to do as a goal. I definitely want to integrate France because that will be awesome. And then maybe we'll see how powerful we are once we've done that and see what sort of CBs we have. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and until next time, goodbye for now.